Do you ever have a problem when you've got one plant that is key to your planting scheme and you don't quite know what to put there with it? Hello, I'm Rosie Hardy. This is Rosie Hardy Gardening. Now in this demonstration I am going to start with one key plant, and that plant happens to be this perennial Allium, Allium lavender bubbles. This is the starting point. What do you then put with it? You have to remember that the plants that are going to grow with it need to want exactly the same conditions as it does. So that means you need to make sure that you have plants that will go in full sun, in relatively free draining soil, which has got a good amount of food there, and then they need to mix with the colours, be complementary to it. And so I have just put together a small selection of plants here to give you an idea of how to do that. So you're starting with your wonderful Allium here. It has beautiful round heads, lovely lavender size. They're about the size of a golf ball, maybe a little bit bigger. They have got lovely twisted strappy leaves, so they've already got quite a lot of form there as well. Behind that I thought, let's pick up on perhaps that lavendery colour with the colour of the burgundy of the centre of this Rudbeckia. This is Rudbeckia American Goldrush. This is a lovely one. It's got slightly thinner petals than some of the Rudbeckias, slightly smaller flowers, and its petals reflex, so they're not always out as a straight daisy. They come down and come down, so it's got that lovely sort of tone to it, so that all goes together. This is the one which has got fulgida in its background, so it's got hairy leaves, so it will tolerate drier conditions. So those work well together. Then I've got the fabulous blue here of the Salvia. This is Salvia Blue Spire. You'd know it as Perovskia. They've been reclassified. Now all of these plants, as you can see while I'm standing here, are absolutely covered and humming with insects. Now this has grey foliage, grey stems, it's going up, it's nice and starry and open, so it will go in the same sort of conditions, and that just gives you a bit of height and a bit of freedom above the planting. If you enjoy watching me discuss border combinations, then consider heading over to my website and signing up for my email newsletter. Everyone that signs up gets access to an exclusive video called Rosie's Secret Garden, which is a deep dive into some of my favourite planting combinations and styles. Then, to give you a little bit of solid colour, I've got this Hylotelphium Matrona. Matrona has burgundy leaves, and then they gradually go a little bit greener as it comes up to its flower. The flower is green buds and then opens to pink, so you get a good colour there. So this goes in with that sort of coloration, that tone that you've got here. And then to finish this little selection off, I've selected this small Scabiosa. Scabiosa ochroleuca Moondance. Moondance has little tiny lovely creamy yellow flowers, lots of them, real mass of them. It's not a tall one, it's a lower growing one, so again it's on the flat there, but it just contrasts really well and it will go in exactly the same conditions. So all of these will like a sunny position, free draining, relatively good soil, and they'll all be happy growing together. You've got height, colour and lots of flower, and really good for all of these pollinating insects. So this gives you a really good combination. I hope that helps you and gives you an insight into how to choose combinations and plants that go together when you start with one favourite plant. Thank you very much for watching, and please do subscribe to the channel. If you want to watch another video of mine, YouTube thinks this one is perfect for you.